whoever you are, wherever you are, hope you are blessed and doing safe. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings, family. Of course, I'm tuning in. You see me without the glasses off today, but if you're looking for some opportunities, particular advertisement opportunities, then look no further at the link at the bottom to my email address. You can hit me up for advertisement opportunities. We are supporting and promoting your businesses here on this channel. You can also, if you would like to donate and subscribe to our Patreon, a link is at the bottom as well. So you have multiple ways in which you can advertise with the platform by emailing me when we go on do our live stream. You also have access to premium content, those that want to see premium content that you will not find here on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, as I am suspended probably by now. You guys can check out the Patreon at link at the bottom. But advertisement opportunities, definitely email me, gavin.grich1@gmail.com for rates. And for the Patreon, it is the same as the YouTube channel. It is channel gboot2786. All right, I'll holla. Peace.
What's up, family? What's up? Whoever you are, wherever you are, I hope you are blessed and doing safe. I'm communicating you live. I'm coming at you with 5. You're tuned in to the hottest live stream in the cosmos on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever you are, wherever you are, I hope you are blessed and doing safe. If you're watching via Gavin Richard or on Twitter, or as it's now called X, or my main channel, gboot2786. Welcome. It is another exciting day. And it is Random Topics Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. As always, we are blessed. We are highly favored. And we thank you all for tuning in with us. So we got a lot of ground we want to cover today. There's a lot going on right now in the world and cosmos. You saw, and I got to make sure you all do this for the people that are watching. Number one, I need you to make sure you smash up the likes, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. If you have not, you're just joining in, please make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Also, donate to, if you would like to help this channel, you can go to the Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle that you see there, the links that are there at the bottom to our websites. Those are always grateful. We are always grateful if you would like to contribute, since YouTube has us on a shadow ban and we are not monetized. So it's always great if you support. But we're going to get right into it, ladies and gentlemen, because there's a lot going on in the world today, a world of politics, in a world of policing, in a world of just craziness, because everything is just crazy. Everybody's crazy. As George Wallace would say, everybody crazy. That boy crazy. That boy Terry Crews was crazy. Yeah, there's a man grab his McNuggets. That boy was crazy to do something like that. This brick lady, I wish I would have had a real brick. I'd have hit that bitch upside her head on the other side and make that side swollen. Then she'd have a matching set. We're going to be talking about brick lady right now, ladies and gentlemen. That's George Wallace, because everybody's crazy. We're going to talk about Rhoda Osman right now, who failed to turn herself into the police. We also have Plies capes for immigrants. And DeSantis bows out of the presidential race and endorses Trump. So we're going to talk about that in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. So that's my George Wallace impersonation, for those that don't know. So everybody's crazy. So you all see the thumbnail that's in there. I said, will you support her? And we're talking more about Brick Lady Rhoda Osman, RhoReports, as she's known on TikTok. I talked about this Thursday with Brother Sean James. We were discussing her charges that she was facing. Of course, she's charged with felony theft by deception, because their prosecutors are stating that she used a scam, basically, to start a GoFundMe page, scamming that she was assaulted, when it turns out they have evidence to the contrary. Now, what is interesting as we've gotten these developments is she came on to her, I want to say this is her TikTok, although this is courtesy of someone else's TikTok, but this is essentially what she said. She's basically asking for money. So I want y'all to look at this. Fair use, by the way. Fair use. So she wants this, and this is what she had to say. Hold on.
I'm asking for support because I cannot do this by myself. I'm a full-time mother, I'm a full-time student, and I'm a full-time employee. And I have done everything I can to reach out to get an investigator and get all the information. I've pretty much done everything for them, including giving them a confession video of this man saying that he assaulted me and that he does not care. And they've had that video since the week before Thanksgiving, and they have not done anything about it. They have not moved forward in the case, and they won't respond to me. I have left over 20 voicemails, over 20 emails, and guess what? They respond to people who have nothing to do with this case, people who don't even live in Houston and don't care and are just agents of chaos. And why are they doing this? It's because they want to tone police all of us, because they want all gendered oppressed people to know that if you ever speak
Oh
out,
Lord.
you will be punished, and you'll be punished badly. And this will determine how we move forward. And they don't want this change, because if this change happens, what are they going to do? Because these people have made careers, money, and whole platforms off of Black women pain, and they have nothing else to offer. Without our pain, they can't do anything. They have no motion. So please help me be a part of this change and stop this online and offline violence of Black women and people benefiting off of it. Go to
She said people fitting off of it. Really, that's the pot calling the kettle black.
HPD major assault and tweet them and say, lock Olan Douglas up. You have a confession video. Do the right thing.
So she claims they had a confession video. Now, I just was looking up RhoReports. Her Instagram page, by the way, is set to private if you go to it. And this is her TikTok, RhoReports 8. So she talks about trying to hold the Houston
I'm
Department,
asking you guys to
police
help
department
support not just
accountable.
me, but our entire community, because I cannot do this by myself. Not only am I a mother, I'm a full-time student and a full-time employee. And I have given the Houston Police Major Assaults Unit a confession video. I literally done all the work for them, and also gave them a confession video of Olan Douglas saying that not only did he assault me, but that he does not care.
I'm
And
just
there's
looking at
also
this,
other
and they got a
audios that I
bunch
have
of
given him that he
people
has
who
said
obviously
he wants to
are
monetize
supporters
this.
of her.
He also said that he will never get arrested in Houston. And now I'm starting to believe him, because who does he have in his pockets when you have a whole confession video, you have hospital records, you have police records? Like, what is going on? I have left them over 20 messages, over 20 emails. And guess what? They will not respond to me or update me, but they respond to people and pick-me's and red pill losers who have nothing to do with this case. They don't even live in Houston. They are just agents of chaos. And what is happening is that they want to tone police all of us. They want to let all gendered oppressed people know that if you ever speak out, you will be
What
punished.
is gender oppressed people? What does she mean by this shit? So you got to watch when they use words like this. Now, this is a woman who obviously she's not from the United States. I believe she's immigrant. She's an immigrant from Somalia, if I'm not mistaken. And this happened. Uh, I think she's Somalian, if I'm not mistaken, from that community. She has a large following, it seems, here on TikTok. We have seen videos of her. Everybody knows her slapping men around, starting and then twerking and stuff like that. Exactly does she get on TikTok and then talk about gender oppressed people? What does that mean? Are you talking about women? Are you talking about trannies? Are you talking about gay people? If you're talking about women, just say women. Gender oppressed people?
Punished, and you will be punished badly. And these people are mad because they tried to unalive me. They tried to leave me for dead, and I'm not dead. I'm alive and well. So they are trying to punish me. And I'm trying to let you know that I have reported a few police officers, including Officer Thornton, and a few other officers who were making a joke about this online, and they didn't even know they were being recorded by these people. So I don't know what's going on. They're not going to respond to me. I need you guys to tweet HPD, the Major Assault Unit, and tell them to arrest Olan Douglas. You have a confession video, and you have the responsibility of locking people up who assault people. He committed a major crime, and he needs to be assaulted, and he needs to be arrested. There's a confession video. I am still bruised up. Like, there's no denying that what happened. So I need you guys to help me, because this is going to determine how the future looks like. And they know that if I win my case, that a lot of people who make their money, their platform, and their whole careers off of Black women pain will now be held accountable and have to find something else to do. And you know that they have no talent. They have no motion. This is all they have. All they have is Black women pain. They have nothing else to offer the world. So they don't want this change. I'm not fighting just Olan. I'm not fighting just Houston police. I'm fighting a bunch of people. I'm fighting a whole community. I'm fighting Red Pill community. I'm fighting Pygmies. I'm fighting all of these creators who just live off of our pain. And I need support because I'm not letting this go. I will not continue to let this happen to another woman.
So why didn't she upload the video? Hold on a second.
Let them know that you need
She
to
said
lock up
they got a whole confession video. Now,
because that
she names the man Olan Douglas, and I got something on that in a second. But why doesn't she release the video?
is your responsibility. You have a confession video, arrest him. Because I'm tired and I'm scared and I just don't feel safe. And I might need to figure out where I'm going to live because I don't think I'm going to live in.
Get rid of the. Now she's even got this in here. Is this her? Robash, building my life brick by brick. RhoReports 8. She's got 24,000 followers. Okay. Does building my life brick by brick. Now RhoReports, that's her IG. She names this guy Olan Douglas as her assaulter. The Houston police didn't see that way when they investigated it. They accused her of running a scam. Now, I'm glad she brought up the man's name by name because this is brother Olan Douglas. This is Olan Douglas. Again, I wasn't there. I don't know the facts, but by all intents and purposes, I thought the whole thing was suspect from the beginning. Y'all know that. Only on Channel 2, which is out in Houston, KPRC, that's the NBC affiliate, they interviewed this brother Olan Douglas that you see, and we're going to play video footage of that interview. So I want everybody to watch, okay?
Tonight at 10 o'clock, I'm Daniela Guzman.
And I'm Keith Garvin. The woman who made those allegations is wanted by Houston police tonight because investigators say she made up the story to profit from a GoFundMe. KPRC 2's Bryce Newberry is now live at HPD headquarters tonight with the exclusive interview. Bryce.
Keith and Daniela, Rhoda Osman, who's known virally as Brick Lady, was expected to surrender here at Houston Police Headquarters this afternoon. That did not happen. But tonight, the man who she accused of throwing that brick at her head when she says she wouldn't give him her phone number is telling only KPRC2 what he says happened that night.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just what?
This video has been seen millions of times. The man accused of the viral brick throw reached out to me for his first interview.
This was a well thought of plan, a diabolical plan.
Olan Douglas is a father, son, and small business owner. But in September, allegations made by 33-year-old Rhoda Osman nearly put it all at risk.
It caused people who I thought really knew me to.
This is Olan Douglas. He's the man that she was pointed at, accusing him of assaulting her. Now, assaulting her back in September. Now, this is the first interview I think Douglas is done with NBC. Now, I don't know what this brother Olan Douglas does. Apparently, if you look at his Facebook profile, I think this is his Facebook page. Yeah, this is him. So he does credit repair, it looks like. I'm gonna show everybody because everybody can't see what I'm looking at.
Kind of betrayed me.
Douglas says he met her at a club near the Galleria as she wore a mask that only revealed her eyes. He invited her to an after party.
It's as if she was trying to get in some type of conflict.
But says she was aggressive and very intoxicated. They ended up in a car with friends.
She physically didn't start touching me until I asked her to leave. So you got to get out.
Outside the car, Houston police say surveillance video then showed Osman slapping him in the face before he hit her back with what appears to be a plastic water bottle in hand.
You should never hit a woman in general, but I didn't want to hit her, actually. It was like she hit me and I just reacted.
According to court documents, the footage didn't match what Osman told police, that a male Uber driver threw a brick at her and tried to kidnap her, that she did her own investigation and was told that Douglas was the one who assaulted her. She's now charged with theft because prosecutors say she made it up and tried to profit from this GoFundMe that raised more than $42,000.
It's been a divide between, you know, black men, black women, and it's really evil what she did.
If police didn't have this surveillance video, this evidence that basically clears you, what kind of situation do you think you would be in?
I would be that guy that hit a girl with a brick. I'm black. I'm surprised I didn't get arrested in 30 seconds from this going out.
Douglas says he's received death threats from complete strangers.
She's just manipulating people using their pain. And that should be the true crime here.
He hopes people online will be more conscious.
The internet is the internet. It's not real life all the time.
Right.
And I spoke with Houston police this evening. They tell me that the Major Offenders Division investigated this alleged assault, but the evidence in the case led them to this theft charge against Osmond. Tonight, she does remain wanted, but in an Instagram comment from her page, she said that she's been harmed and abused and looks forward to her day in court. We're live downtown. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.
Bryce, thank you.
This Olan Douglas, his brother, actually, I'm just looking at his Facebook page. Looks like he does credit repair. He's also calls himself the Black Digital Marketer. So that's his Facebook page. I might throw this brother some business, even though he's based in Houston, just cause. So this looks like it's him. If anybody can confirm that that's him, and any of my family that's in Houston that might know the brother, because we might want to get him on and get obviously more his side of the story, especially as to what happened. But yeah, so that's foul, what she did. Now, those of you wondering, Gavin, why are you taking up for the man? Oh, you just being sexist, you be that. No, I'm about reality. I'm real. I'm with justice. It doesn't matter if it's black, white, male, or female. What's right is right. What she did was wrong. Now, yeah, I wasn't there. Yeah, I don't know all the facts of the case. I wasn't in the limo or the car when this happened. But the bottom line is that you look at the facts and evidence in the case, what the police are saying as to what happened, because they investigated her claim. She said that it was an Uber driver that hit her with the brick and tried to abduct her. Also, you look at when she did the videos, she came into the room without a, remember, when this initially happened, they had video footage purportedly of her with a mask on her face. So the question was her face swollen before she went in the club? She had her head wrapped. And this looked like this was calculated. I think that's my personal opinion. I think she made this whole thing up. That's what it looks like. Who talks after you've gotten hit with a brick? Who is able to talk and post twice a video? One, when you're outside, pointing at everybody, you're not bleeding, you have no cut, no visible discoloration. There's no cuts or anything like that after you've been hit. To be hit in the head with a brick, that shit hurts. I don't know if you've ever picked up a brick before, just one brick that's crusty, it's hard. Even just picking it up in the inside could cut you, could scrape you. Nothing like that on this female. So, yeah, what it looks like is that she tried to run a scam on everybody so she could fund more vacations like this. And the sad part about it is they've had people who are still supporting this chick, supporting this woman. Somebody had a video up of someone, and I can't even remember. I believe it was shout out to Nicole. I think it was Nicole. Shout out to her. I think she had the video up going in because some guy was trying to go ahead and attack Hold on a second. But I mean, he was just going in defending the indefensible. Okay, yeah, here it is. Consciously, yeah, this sissy. Listen to what he had to say. I'm not gonna play all of the video because I'm not gonna waste my time. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Nicole.
Oh, raising 42,000. So nobody read the article though, huh? Consciously, when are you gonna apologize? Because that little heifer was scamming. I told you she was scamming, she was lying. When you gonna apologize? The apology better be as loud as the support for her too. And before we even get into what the article proves and disproves, let's state the obvious.
All right, what the hell happened to?
Big lady charged in Houston after being accused of making the whole thing up, raising 42,000. So nobody read the article though, huh? Consciously, when are you gonna apologize? Because that little heifer was scamming. I told you she was scamming, she was lying. When you gonna apologize? The apology better be as loud as the support for her too. And before we even get into what the article proves and disproves, let's state the obvious. A lot of y'all don't have as much hope and legitimacy into the system or the legal process until it's about disproving support of a black woman. Then
Oh shit! Hold on a second. No. First off, this is not a black woman. I'm just being real. Now, this is an African woman. Now, you might make the argument, well, she's melanated. It's all the same thing. No, I'm not even caring about that. People are upset because, no, they knew from the beginning, or at least suspected, that this woman was trying to run a scam and that she lied about it. That is the problem. She was charged. There was video footage. There wasn't just an article. There is court records with affidavits by police that prove this. And as far as you comparing it, doing a false equivalency, well, black people really don't trust the system until we don't really trust in the church. We're trying to disprove something that happens to a black woman. We don't trust the system at all, even if it is a black man that's going on there. A black man can be falsely accused of something. It's easier for a black man, a black woman, to get locked up because a man is a threat.
All of a sudden, y'all become legal advocates because just a couple of days ago, y'all was all about Martin Luther Majors being a victim of the system because his victim lied about the details in which how it happened. The article proves that she was assaulted, but that she did not give the correct details about how it happened. According to charging documents, Osman and Douglas were in an argument, and Douglas reportedly swung his right hand while holding what appeared to be a plastic bottle and struck Osman in the face.
Okay, but you forget the part where she actually slapped him first, and she had said that the man hit her with a brick. A brick is not a plastic bottle. A brick is not even a fist. She said she got hit with a brick. The video says brick. You remember that?
Now, why is the headline written in the way to presume she made the whole thing up when the article itself states that she was assaulted, but that she allegedly lied about how she was?
The article didn't state that she was assaulted. The article stated that from the video footage that they saw, she assaulted him, which is why he was not charged. She hit the man first. That is what the article actually states. If you half reported the damn thing yourself, you distorted this yourself.
He was assaulted. So for the people in the back, the reason why she's being charged with fraud is because law enforcement has said, no, you were assaulted, but you lied about how you said you was assaulted. Therefore, all the money you raised is fraud, which literally leaves me scratching my goddamn head. Now, the GoFundMe as being called into question was about helping her recover and paying for medical bills because she was assaulted. Now, the article itself states that she was assaulted. So what a fraud come in? So y'all gonna piss on my hand and tell me it's raining, huh?
The fraud comes in because she lied. She said she got hit with a brick again, and you don't address that. The article says, oh, she was assaulted, but you don't notice he doesn't address the brick issue. She lied. You just said it. She lied about being hit with a brick, and she lied about how the altercation started. She's going to jail. The reason why she's being charged is because she used the incident to raise money under false pretenses, which is why GoFundMe shut the page down. They do not allow anybody to run a hustle on GoFundMe like that. That's why the page was shut down.
The article also states they were able to find video of the defendant and another person who they believe was the accused assaulter. They got in the car. They both got out the car. The defendant slapped the male who responded by slapping her back. He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that's what left a mark on her face, but it was mutual combat. That's what they said. So they charged this woman with fraud because she said she was hit by a brick, but they said she was hit by a water bottle, but they do acknowledge she was hit. They do acknowledge it was marks left on her face. So she can't get a GoFundMe to take care of what?
No, nigga, she lied. Period. She lied. Your Superman cape is on. This is embarrassing. When you have mutual combat, that's why he was not charged. I didn't even comment on this shit because, my colleagues did it for me. Kid Gravity commented on it. First Them News commented on it. Nicole commented on it. Beats commented on it. Beatzilla. I didn't even play all the video. And he's skipping the fact again that she assaulted him. Now I didn't play all the video for it. I'm just getting up.
So what a fraud coming. So y'all gonna piss on my hand and tell me it's raining, huh? The article also stated on her back. He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that's what left a mark. That had me scratching my ass. TikTokers provide police information on Osman false claims past alleged scams. During the investigation, detectives said they received call from Daphne Sutton, a mental health advocate and blogger on TikTok, who believed Osman was conducting a scam because similar situation happened in Minneapolis in 2020. Daphne Sutton, the queen of accountability that literally made about 30, you know what I'm saying, exaggeration. I say probably like 10 to 15 different Twitter videos about her calling Houston law enforcement and saying, hey, Ro, yeah, she's scamming. Queen of accountability. So according to law enforcement, it was a plastic water bottle that left this mark on her face. Not no saline, not no injections, not that she made it up. Like,
and how hard is plastic versus a brick?
It was a water bottle, apparently. Second thing, they claim in the article it was mutual combat. That's what the law enforcement said, but one individual had an object, the other one did not, and the individual that had an object was a man, but it's mutual combat. Interesting.
It's mutual combat because she assaulted him first. See, this is something else. Women like to spend their simps like that, like to hide behind this thing where, well, she's a woman. She didn't deserve that. You're not supposed to hit her. You can't just hit somebody and there's no law that states because you're a woman, you can do whatever the hell you want. You can just assault someone. You could just put your hands on someone. Well, you're a woman. I'm going to get you on it. Try and assault someone. If I'm a black guy and I went up and punched a white man, you think I can walk up in court and say, well, officer, I am black. Judge, I am black. I've suffered enough in this country. I think I deserve to punch this guy. Do you know what a judge would do if I said that in court? Or if I defended my clients like that? Now, when there's a hate crime involved, where you have people like I've been a victim of, where you have someone that is attacked strictly because of what they look like, yes. Yes, that's different. Completely different. Here you had someone make something up so she could get money out of it. This is what's going on. So we're gonna try and see if we can reach out to this. But yeah, that dude mustn't had none in a while. Conscious, what's his name? Yeah, subconscious idiot. They even gave her donkey of the day on. Talk about that later. So we got yeah, Daphne put this up. Shout out to Daphne. So how it went. And how it started versus how it's going. So Daphne, shout out to her. She got wanted. Oh, she was harassing Daphne. That's Daphne Sutton, who he was talking about. So y'all do that. And speaking of idiots, I guess I could talk about this since we're on Twitter right now on X. Plies. Now, Plies was on. This was from a couple of days ago, but Plies was commenting. Now, I'm going to warn you. I'm going to play the video, but it's going to hurt your ears because Plies sounds like a chicken with his nuts cut off. I'm literally not exaggerating this. Plies is caping for immigrants on here. And literally speaking, guys, when you listen to it, you're going to be laughing just at how he's talking.
I had a conversation with a motherfucker about immigrants. Motherfucker,
They
just come over here and they take our job. Check y'all jobs. What motherfucking job? The job that nobody don't want. The job that everybody think they too motherfucking good for anyway. The motherfucking people walk 17 motherfucking days. Sleeping motherfucking aluminum foil. For 8-9 motherfucking months. In the rain, sun, every motherfucking thing. Swim across the motherfucking Atlantic Ocean. Just the motherfucker come over here to provide a motherfucking service. And y'all don't want a motherfucking over here? You're supposed to be bringing the motherfuckers at the border with motherfucking old moms if you like me. You need to be throwing them a motherfucking immigrant day. Y'all gave motherfucking Christopher Columbus a motherfucking day. And he the biggest motherfucking thug in American motherfucking history. And you want me to motherfucking believe that they coming over here taking your motherfucking job. Motherfucking is. That's what y'all privileged motherfuckers scared on. I ain't never heard no motherfucker in the hood talking about no motherfucking immigrant took that. I ain't never heard a motherfucker say, I went to King of Diamonds and they didn't give me the job, they gave me the Isabel. I ain't motherfucker heard that. Not motherfucking me. But y'all want a motherfucker to believe every time a motherfucking election coming around, oh, y'all motherfucking scared of the immigrants, the motherfucking boogeyman. But the whole motherfucking time they cut your motherfucking grass and cleaning your motherfucking house, you ain't asking them people that they got no motherfucking green card or pink card or none of that shit. But y'all want to act like they taking something from motherfucking you. We're supposed to be at the motherfucking border with motherfucking old moms, you ask me, by some motherfucking immigrant. I wish I motherfucking see them. I buy you many motherfucking Corona. I buy you motherfucking many Coronas that you motherfucking want. I see them in the convenience store, all the corner store. I buy it up, man. Motherfucking go. Y'all the motherfucking deserve this shit. Y'all the motherfucking one working hard. Talking about y'all scared of some motherfucking immigrants. I don't want to hear that shit.
This bitch ass. Fake ass motherfucker. So Plies said that, and the biggest thing though is who actually listens to Plies. I've never been a Plies fan. I never bought an album, never bought a single at that. I know he's featured on a lot of stuff. That's how a lot of rap artists do now. They get featured on others artists' albums and they're dropping a bar or something like that. But yeah, so a couple of takeaways from this. When you listen to him talk, outside of the chicken thing, I would point out one great thing he did. His use of the word motherfucker just solidifies Bernie Mac's last sketch on the Kings of Comedy on how motherfucker can be used as both a noun, verb, and adjective. And y'all motherfuckers are scared of them doing this motherfucking thing to you, taking your motherfucking job because they motherfucked you out of your motherfucking money. I'll buy them motherfuckers a bunch of Corona motherfuckers. But yes, he does. He talks like this. Jamie Foxx even talked about how Plies talk. So I want y'all to listen to this. Watch what Jamie Foxx had to say.
I'm on the set with Plies to do this.
Yes.
I'm on the set with Plies to do this video. And when I heard Plies talk to me, it blew my mind because when I got on the phone, I was trying to get where he was. Yo, what's up, nigga? What we doing with this video, cuz? And he was like, first of all, I want to make sure that we have the particulars. I'm not kidding. Right. 30 real niggas came on the set. Yeah. It was 30 T-shirts. So I get out there. We can't find Plies. And I understand why. Right. You know why? Because he was afraid for his life. Because you never know. He could have died. He ran to the bathroom. My girl Tasha said, you never heard Plies music? I said, no, put it on. Like I said, you got to be kidding me. He was talking about killing and goon this and kill that. I'm on the set with Plies to do this video. And when I heard Plies talk to me, it blew my mind because when I got on the phone, I was trying.
So yeah, that's what Jamie Foxx said. Like Plies was completely different from the song music that he was doing when they were on the set of the video, I guess, to shoot the video. Plies, how he talked, he came off like he was hard, but then he softened up real quick, was speaking correct English proper. I just wanted to go over this video so we can know the diaphragms.
Trying to get where he was. Yo, what's up, nigga? What we doing with this video, cuz? And he was like, first of all, I want to make sure that we have the particulars. Right. I'm not kidding. Right. 30 real niggas came on the set. Yeah. It was
versus this.
I had a conversation with a motherfucker about immigrants. Oh, they just come over here and they take our job. Check your job. What motherfucking job? The job that nobody don't want. The job that everybody think they.
What jobs? Y'all do know. Okay, so I think he's another shield for the Democrats. Jason Black called in and said, where Plies people's from? Just FYI, yeah. Y'all know that the Obamas, I talked about this, even Kamala Harris and others, they're afraid of this 2024 election that's coming up because they know that Biden is in trouble. Jim Clyburn and all of those other people are concerned about it. MSNBC, they did a video talking about black male voters and how they were concerned about it. So Democrats are running scared. Dems are running scared with regards to this election. And so it's not uncommon when we see around election time when we'll see the shields come out. Michelle Obama even talked about how she's scared of a Trump presidency. Barack Obama has even talked about it. So Trump looks like he's going full steam back into the White House. That's my personal opinion from what I'm gathering from these facts. And to tie it and make it all full circle, how many of you know that today Ron DeSantis is bowing out of the presidential race? DeSantis thought he could actually be the second Donald Trump Jr. or Donald Trump III, since Donald Trump Jr. is already taken. Well, that is not the case here. In fact, Donald Trump, he won the Iowa caucuses by a landslide, and that's where the presidential elections start in Iowa. Once a presidential candidate takes the Iowa caucus, if they are able to secure that, or California, anything like that, but Iowa is where it starts. Then all bets are off. So it's not a surprise that Ron DeSantis bows out of the race. So I'm going to play the video of his concession speech. Vivek Ramaswamy just bowed out recently. So hold on a second.
Only had 4%.
I think that says something about whether you're somebody that actually gets things done, when you're leading, when you're going to take on these big fights, or whether you're not going to do that. Thank you. Well, thanks for breaking the elements. Not a lot of Floridians. Good morning. Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming. It's great to be here.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lana Zach. Thank you so much for joining us here on CBS News. We continue to follow some late-breaking news.
These guys have as much chance, DeSantis and Ramaswamy, have as much chance as Herbert Hoover and Calvin Coolidge combined of getting into the White House. It was none. Perhaps Ron DeSantis could very well likely end up being a vice presidential candidate. Now, I think that would be bad because I wouldn't want DeSantis anywhere in the White House, but it would not surprise me.
I am today suspending my campaign. I'm proud to have delivered on 100% of my promises.
Look at what I call him DeSantis for a reason, because y'all know in Florida, they've changed a lot of things. In Florida, especially with slavery, they want to take that out of schools, out of the educational books. Just stuff that he has done, I don't care for. Now, that doesn't mean I support stuff that the far left are doing either. I don't. But DeSantis is no friend of black people, in my opinion.
Right now at 5, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is dropping out of the presidential race. He made the announcement earlier this afternoon in a video posted to X. Thanks for joining us here at 5. I'm Hannah McKenzie. The governor says he is honored to have traveled the country meeting so many supporters, but there was no clear path moving forward to winning. Fox 25's Stephanie Buffamonte joins me live now. And Stephanie, this news coming just ahead of the New Hampshire primaries.
He realized quicker than Hillary Clinton did in 2008.
The New Hampshire primary, Governor DeSantis posted the 3-minute video on social media saying he was dropping out of the 2024 presidential race and has now endorsed Donald Trump. Take a listen.
Nobody worked harder, and we left it all out on the field. Now, following our second place finish in Iowa, we've prayed and deliberated on the way forward. If there was anything I could do to produce a favorable outcome, more campaign stops, more interviews, I would do it. But I can't ask our supporters to volunteer their time and donate their resources if we don't have a clear path to victory. Accordingly, I am today suspending my campaign.
DeSantis went on to say that while he's had disagreements with Trump, he still feels the former president would be the better choice than Nikki Haley, and said, quote, "It is clear to me that a majority of Republican primary voters want to give Donald Trump another chance." Trump just released this statement to Fox Digital saying he's, quote, "very honored to have his endorsement. I look forward to working together with him to beat Joe Biden." Trump has a rally scheduled for
They didn't continue. Notice they didn't continue the rest of Trump's quote, "Who is the worst and most corrupt president in the history of our country? It's Joe Biden. He's bad. He's just bad." Yeah, and nobody is beating Donald. Nobody's going to beat Donald Trump this presidency. Yeah, I had to come off I didn't want to get on camera. I'm actually chillaxing in right now as I'm doing this, so excuse me. I almost hit the camera on, so I didn't want y'all to see my bedroom, but yeah, I'm just relaxing as I'm talking to y'all and just reading this from here. But I put a poll up. I want to ask anybody if you all thought, what do you think about supporting the brick lady? I just want to go here. I don't. Yeah, everybody. Trump is going. I would be. Trump is going to win this thing to me in a landslide. It's not going to even be close. I would be if he loses, then for a fact there had to have been a setup. I mean, they do that all the time in the election. So 100% of you, everybody out of 9 votes says hell to the no. So my question was, would you help the brick lady? I said, yes, if you're a simp. Yes, if I'm a simp, or hell to the no. Most of it has been hell to the no. Yeah. DeSantis, Ramaswamy, Haley is just hanging on by life support, but Trump is going to win the Iowa caucus, man, and they're not going to stop the man from they. You're going to see what happened in 2016. People are just frustrated with Joe Biden right now. So Ron DeSantis only got 21% of the Iowa caucus, 21% of the votes. Trump had over 51%. So I don't see Biden beating this. This is the primaries. So when I had Sean James on last week, Thursday, we talked about how the Obama said they were scared. Yeah, you read this article from the Washington Post. It says Obama worried about Trump urges Biden's circle to bolster the campaign. During a private lunch with Biden at the White House, the former president shared his thoughts about the re-election campaign, discussing the matter directly with Biden, telling the president's aides and allies the campaign needs to be empowered to make decisions without clearing them with the White House, according to 3 people familiar with the conversations. They say he grew animated, referring to Obama in discussing the 2024 election and former President Donald Trump's potential return to power, one of the people said, has suggested to Biden's advisors that the campaign needs more top-level decision makers at its headquarters in Wilmington, Delaware, or it must empower the people already in place. So Obama had this luncheon where he's recommended stuff to Biden, also recommending a man by the name of David Plouffe, who managed his 2008 race, as a type of senior strategist that Biden needs. But what they're doing too is trying to pander to Black people. Now, what you have here, I want to show this. This was on Twitter. Somebody had this. So Joe Biden was having a cookout. He got some actual restaurant called Cookout. I want y'all to see this, where he went and shared food with some people. Hold on. So he was in North Carolina. I stopped by Eric's house to have lunch with him and his 2 sons. I brought some cookout. They were an impressive family. Eric's an award-winning educator, and his sons are both athletic and academic all-stars. We talked about the importance of family, building intergenerational wealth, and the state of our schools. And I gave his oldest son, Christian, a couple of tips on what he could get for his first car. Eric had a lot of student debt forgiven, and he told me what a big deal it was for him and his boys. I go to work for families like Eric's every day, hardworking folks who want to leave something behind for their kids. I love the time I spent with them. My loans weren't forgiven. Not yet, at least. So somebody had this on Tariq Nasheed's page. Catfish nuggets. Yeah, Black Voltron said, Negro, please. Catfish nuggets in 2024 already? Somebody said better than Trump.
Do that again. No.
Yeah. What say y'all, man? Y'all think, yeah, it's going to be a landslide. We're going to talk more about it. But yeah. You know, the whole thing with the migrants and immigrants thing, I think that is going to be a major issue for the Dems. And I haven't heard of it, but I've heard, especially, I already know, Danielle, that yeah. Well, I already know that the Democrat migrants can vote in certain elections. Yeah, they even have migrants actually being in police officers and so forth. Yeah, they've approved money for them. Yeah, that's actually going to be the turnoff for the Democratic Party this year. I think that's what's going to be the nail in the coffin. But anyway, fam, look, I'm about to wrap this thing up because I got to run. But please, please, please smash up the likes, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. In a second, shout out to you, Danielle, by the way. Also, if you would like to contribute to the channel, you can by going to the Cash App, Zelle, and PayPal. You can do that. We're going to talk a little bit more about it later this week, probably by Tuesday on our next show. We're going to, 2024 is going to be the year, obviously. It's going to be a reckoning, I think, at the polls. 2016 is going to be worse. 2016 was nothing compared to 2024, in my humble opinion, Danielle. But yeah, we thank y'all for tuning in. Be one, be safe, and be blessed. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll holla. I'm going to get out of here, y'all. Y'all enjoy it this weekend, man. I can't believe this week has gone by so quick. We had basically here in Louisiana, I don't know about everyone else, but in New Orleans, we had practically a 5-day weekend because of the freeze and so forth. And it's supposed to be freezing again tonight. Although I don't think they're going to shut anything down, nothing like that, because it's going to be warming up all next week, man. But yeah, this week has been crazy. It's already getting ready to go. We hate it, but we got to go in on Monday. So y'all be safe, ladies and gentlemen. Be one, be safe, and be blessed. All right. I'll holla. Peace.